purchased a copy of this book from Amazon, and the company Workbook Press approached me to provide my raw feedback about this book. Grief feels quite similar to fear. Our life is a theater, and the death of our mother is a climax we all dread to see. And to solely carry this weight off our shoulders, we are promised sorrow and sufferings, to accept that death will claim us when it is our time. This is how the author's mother briefed Dianne of her way of dying well. Acceptance. Reading this book made me realize that I am not so afraid anymore. Death somehow feels both strange and familiar. We all die, not only once, but multiple times in our lives. Just like the stories Dianne shares throughout the 384 pages of this book, because life is but a series of deaths. Although a loved one's mortality is inevitable, no book has discussed the profound, lasting, and far-reaching effects of this loss other than My Mother's Way of Dying Well by Dianne Porter. It is the go-to book that men and women of all ages look to for comfort, help, and understanding when those close to their hearts pass on to the other life, building on reflections from the author on her parents' deaths and how she has prepared for this her whole life. Chapter 4. Facing my worst fear, the certainties of death and taxes. Dianne expresses that the sorrow of death for me comes when I feel the love I have for the people who die has not been fully shared. I wanted to love my parents to the best of my ability as they aged and died. One must set in their heart and mind the specific important task to love those who surround you in a way that would not regret when they pass on. This book can also be very therapeutic to those who are still in the coping process of loss. We should not fear death, but we can ache, because a part of us is removed, like a scab to a painful wound. We should not dread, but we could cry, not because of the bereavement itself, but because of time lost. Never to return, you already know death like an old and constant friend.